Okay, so I'm back. I have all the paper already folded and ready to go. So I'm just going to grab my I have to decide if I want the bow on the inside or the tie in the inside or on the outside. And I'm going to put it on the inside, so that means I need to start from in here and feed it back throughout. Like so. And then what I like to do is make sure the thread is on each side of the middle. And then you can see on the side here, that's what it looks like. And you'll want to pull it tight, but not too tight as to where you tear your paper, but just tight enough so it looks all good. And then you go ahead and take your skizzers, and then I like to save these for some other projects. Not obviously the ones that are too small you throw away. But that's basically how it's done. Like that. So you have that, and then you have your pages and the bow. Yeah, and then you've got a total of 6 pages in the middle. And Make your little bow. Now I like to secure it, and what I do is I just take this. I bought a big bottle of top coat nail polish, and I kind of learned this trick on like hosiery where if it's running, you just take nail polish and it'll stop it from running. So it's like a glue. So I just put a little bit on the knot there, you know, and kind of blow on it and just let it go there. And that's how I secure the knot so it doesn't come out. Like so. So you can do all your pages like that if you like. Okay, this little popper came out. Okay, easy to put back in. I think I got these at Walmart, I believe. So, and then you just keep going. So I'll just show you one more, and because I think this part deserves another show. So again, if you don't need to see any more, just fast forward through this part. And fasten it so it doesn't move on you. Okay, take your poker, find your middle, eyeball it, kind of close your page, and stab it through. And then you just do on both sides. Pretty easy. Okay. And then now I'll be measuring all of my string at the same length, since I know that this 18 inches will be good for all of them. So I know I have 17, and I did 2 of them, so minus that, I can just cut that many of them. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do this. I'm just measuring it and cutting it. Okay, I'll just do this actually, so you guys aren't waiting on me while I'm cutting all the string. So go ahead, string your needle, either end, put it through, and then put it in the middle, put it through, and then take the other end of the string, thread your needle, and go to the other edge, the other end of the hole, right here. And push it back through the middle. Oh, see what happened there? Oh, there it goes. And then if it just both of them ends up, I just stick my needle through and take it like that. Okay? So just make sure that they're pulled tight. If you want both of them the same way, you just pull from one edge to the other. Okay? Alright. So, alright. And then you take your, I guess you could use whatever else you want to secure this lock or knot in there. And that is how you put the pages in. So I'll go ahead and do all of these pages and come back and show you that, and then probably go to do the cover. And I know a lot of people have been requesting how to see a cover, how I do a cover. So I will go ahead and show you that coming up next. So stay tuned. Okay, so once you have everything, all your pages sewn in, and this is, okay, so if you did it the same way as me, then you might have some pages on this side of the book that will need to be vertical, which is right here. Oh, sorry, right here. So you see these pages flip out like that. And what we're going to do, you'll have one booklet left over after you do these, after you sew in all of your pages, except for the two vertical ones, like so. You'll have one booklet left over. So what we're going to do with this booklet is it's already going to be scored for you. So you'll take your cutter and make sure all your pages are lined up. I'm just going to clamp it right there just in case. And then line your score line up with the cut line on your cutter. And you just cut like so. So you'll have this little thing to cut right. Just making it straight. Sometimes the cutters don't cut straight. Alright, so you'll have 3 pages. And that's going to be on the inside of your sheets. And I'm just clamping them together so they stay together. Alright, so you'll bring your book back. And then these you're going to have either a bow on the outside or a bow on the inside. So you got to decide where you want your bow at. Okay, so you'll just place your little paper, and then if you have more, well, you can actually, I'll just get 2 more, and you'll just clamp them on like so. You can close it, and then you have your pre-measured string, and you're probably only going to need half of it. So I'm going to take one, and I made too many, but that's okay. And then you'll just cut it in half. So you have your 2 strings ready to go. And then you can either measure it or eyeball it. Let me see. So measure, I'm going to go with, let's see what looks like the middle here. 1.5 and 3 looks like it, so we can take a little pencil. 1.5 and 3. So that does look like the middle, so I'm just going to punch my hole right on top of that. This stuff has some gunk on it, so I'll have to take that off from doing the pages. Alright, and if you have issues stringing your string, I learned this from a crochet girl, all you have to do is take your needle, put it underneath, and then hold it tight so you have that little loop there. And then you kind of pinch it in between your pointy finger and your thumb, and then you just slide it through like that. See? So I'll just do it again. Put it underneath so you have it like taut on there. Then you take your needle out, and then you put the hole on top of it, and right there. So I am going to do the bow in front. You don't have to do a bow. You could actually do just a knot or whatever. Makes you happier. And I will put a knot in right now, and then if I decide to put a bow in later, I can. Okay, like that. Okay, so it didn't, here I am showing you, of course something happens. Okay, I don't have time to like take that out, so I'm not like I have a shortage of string here. So I'll do this. Feed it through one end and back through the other. And then, okay, you just want to make sure that it's tight on there, otherwise your paper will be loose. And you don't want loosey-goosey paper. So, that's probably one of the difficult parts. Is just getting the string straight on there. So now you have your paper, and you can flip it up and write on it if you wish. And I think I am just going to leave it like that. I don't want it to be longer or a little bow. So we'll do the next one. Alright, so we'll line it up and clip it on. These clips I got from Walmart, so they're easy, they'll be easy to find for you. They're just little mini clips. Here's like regular size. Okay. And then we'll just grab our other string here and get it ready. Actually, I have this string that was left over before from when it didn't fit on another page, so I'll just use that one. Alright, so get your ruler back if you're using a ruler for this, and you'll just line it up at the edge. And take your pencil, and that was at 1.5 and at 3 inches. Okay. And then you poke your hole. To get the gunk off of this needle. You'll get gunk on your needle from poking holes through the adhesive parts of your pages, so that's what that is. But better to get it on that to clean it off than on this needle. So just poke through one hole and back through the other. First knot, make sure it's in the middle, pull it tight. And then your second knot. There we go. And then just trim it like so. Now all your pages are sewn in, and I mean, the reason why I sew my pages in before I bound my book with the actual cover is because it's easier to sew it in. Otherwise it's going to be kind of hard to maneuver it when you have a hard cover and trying to bend the pages. So all your pages are in, and I just wanted to mention this last page. Like I said, the paper bags aren't like super exact on their measurements. So so see how it looks perfect over here, but when you flip it over, it looks crooked. I'm going to fix that so that it's not so noticeable, okay? So you'll see that later on when I do end up doing that. So I'm not sure what I want to do, because I kind of just do what I do when I feel like it. Depends on how I feel. If I want to either decorate or make the cover. So I think I will make the cover. Alright, so let me gather that stuff and I will be right back.